The self center is a cheeky name I've given to the mind map of intentions to help you identify what's important to you. In other words, your values. You know, we're told that being selfish is bad, immature, and inconsiderate. And indeed, being an infantile, immature brute is bad. But rational selfishness is not only good, it's necessary for our survival. Think of a parent putting the oxygen mask on themselves first so that they can save their kid. We are bombarded with a constant onslaught of the needs of other people. And, you know, this may strike you as kind of a selfish point of view, but that's kind of what this is all about. You know, for those of us that are oriented toward placing the needs of others before our own, finding a self-center is super important. So that onslaught of needs may come from our parents, spouses, bosses, partners, or even organizations as a whole. For this reason, I call the self-center self-orientation, a sort of you are here, red arrow, you know, like you see at the mall to help you get where you want to go. Self-orientation is a way for you to find yourself if you're lost and plot your way back home to you. We start by dividing the self into 3 categories and represent each of these categories with a primary color. Blue represents personal, social is yellow, and work and financial management is red. Yellow represents social. Social might include family, friends, work associates, sports, community involvement, volunteer work, church, and anything that brings you to interface with your community. Next is blue. Blue represents your personal life. This might include your environment, you know, like your home environment, including activities such as cleaning, painting, gardening. It would also include healthcare, so like your primary doctor, dental, anything that is pertaining to healthcare. It would also include fitness, such as going to the gym, going for runs, walking, yoga, meditation, journaling, you know, anything that you're doing to work on yourself. Finally, red is for work and money. So anything in your life pertaining to money, which would include, you know, anything pertaining to earning money, like going to school, professional development, would also include money management, such as retirement planning. All of that is covered under red. So the 3 primary colors represent the major categories of your life, and this is considered Tier 1. Next, you want to establish the major subcategories, such as friends and family for social, health and fitness for personal, and your job and money management for work. Finally, and perhaps the most crucial part of this exercise, is to migrate these self-orientations to your datebook. So look, I'm not the kind of person to promote specific brands, but the at-a-glance model 70-957G is useful because it breaks things down into 15-minute increments, making specific planning easier. I also have PDFs that break 24 hours down into 15-minute increments. If you're interested, just email me and I will send you out that PDF. So use your pencil and eraser to migrate, reconciling each day at the end of the day when you're finished with whatever it is that you set out to do. So in Tier 2, you have your major subcategories such as health and fitness. In tier 3, you're going to have your actionable items. So under the subcategories of health, you might have make that doctor's appointment for a physical. That would be tier 3, and an actionable item that would be migrated to your at a glance. So what you want to do is indicate the major categories by using colored markers in your datebook once you've reconciled your tasks. So this way you can keep track of how much time is going into each major category. For example, am I working 60 hours a week or am I working 30 hours a week? Am I paying attention to personal items that are important in this quarter, or am I focusing too much on social? This migration into the datebook gives you a way of reconciling. You can reconcile each day, or you can wait until the end of the week and reconcile the week. This way, you know exactly how much time is going into each of the categories that you have on your self-center. We consider this a time audit, but more specifically, it's a values audit. So this poses the question, are you spending your precious and valuable time in ways that you want to, in the ways that you've promised yourself you would? So for example, if you tell me that you want to save the whales, I'm going to ask, where on your time audit is the whale saving showing up? So in other words, you're becoming the person that you promised yourself you would become. Look, it's also important to remember to let go of outcomes. So if you're focused on what's important to you today, trust that your life will move in the direction that you want it to. It's inevitable. And the key to success in any area is small, consistent, incremental progress. This system gives you a way of tracking that progress. The Self-Center helps you to identify your values and then migrate them to your calendar so you don't lose track of what's important. Use it as a tool to not only help you get things done, but to live on purpose. Use it to feel happier, more fulfilled, and more at ease.